jump. Climb out on the roof, just jump, motherfucker, you a lazy little shit. Why not jump and just fucking quit? It's your own fault, boy, you never did enough. And now you're gonna pay for the fucking shit you say. Victim blaming, mental shaming, always bitching cause I'm gaming. But this shit now I'm proclaiming, and I'm aiming for the house of lies that you built on the hilt of the dagger that you staggered my ass with. Now you haggard, I'm so aggro. Call your fucking son a faggot. Why so ragged? You a maggot. See a dollar and just grab it from the mouth of the starving reprobate. So much hate, bitch, I needed an escape from the rape of my sanity. Humanity is drained from my motherfucking corpse as I hit the fucking dirt. All the fucking hurt and the shit I can't recall dies with me. All the shame and the failure, I'm a terror. Fuck my mirror, time to fix this fucking error. Yeah, I'm the bearer of this shit, and I wear it on my wrist. Now it's time to cut it out and just grow the fuck up. In my mirror, it's a vision that I see of myself. Damn, I'm looking like my father, so why even bother? I'll die for my mother, so I'll never treat another the way that he fucked her. I'll break this damn cycle and jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. When there's evil in my heart and there's Satan in my veins, I'm insane. Best get stitches in my brain or a cane, cause I can't fucking stand on my own 2 feet. Feet is my only fucking path. I'm a retreat, can't rest until my brain hits the concrete. Fuck you, I'm just tired of this DC and these lies that you fucking spew, and the shit you put me through, and the shit you fucking do. But sometimes I just wonder if the shit you say is true. I'm just so damn rude and irresponsible to boot, and I'm the fucking reason mama's caught in her wrists open. I just see too much, play too much, got some shit to say too much. Never clean my cage, I must. Such a fuss, boy don't cuss. I'ma fucking take your trust, give to God and make it rust. Time to bust, mustn't lust, gonna leave you in the dust. Live a life that's unjust, into hell you will be thrust. Satan is your just reward, you don't get a fucking sword. All of time you won't be bored, only flames, just rest assured. When my warnings you've ignored, you'll be punished by the Lord. Cast aside you are abhorred, grace will never be restored. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 jump. Yo, 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 what up? Welcome. God damn it. Whew, how's everyone doing, y'all? Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 dude. That song is dope. I don't care what y'all think, that song is dope. Song's fire. Whew, okay. Ready to do a fucking show. How's the hopium levels in the chat today, yo? How are the fucking hopium levels? Hopium. We don't need no drugs. We got hopium. Fuck yeah. Okay. We good? We good. We Gucci, y'all. We Gucci. This stream is brought to you by Dr. Pepper and Cream Soda. Is not, but it should be. Shit's dope, yo. This shit's fire. This shit is almost as fire as my song. Almost, not quite. It wishes. How it do? What up, Mises? Oh, I totally forgot I was helping you with a tech thing earlier. I just totally slipped my mind. Hope you figured that shit out. If not, I'll go take a look in a minute. But how's everyone doing, y'all? Y'all been having some productive Twitter arguments? I know I haven't. Some productive fucking Twitter arguments, yo. Holy fuck. Okay. Yeah, dude, the crazies, Nazis, and white supremacists are all coming out in full force, yo. They mad. They real fucking mad, yo. They real fucking mad. I don't know why. I don't get it, yo. Holy shit. I mean, look. I'm not like the most thrilled ever about Joe Biden, but chill. Chill, y'all. See, you know, I find it real funny. All these people that are like losing their shit because Trump didn't win. Like, what do they actually think that Trump is going to do for them? Like, what do they actually think? What a lot of these people want. Now, look. Aside from the obvious shit, which is fuck them Mexicans and fuck them blacks and fuck them women and fuck them trans and fuck them Muslims and whatever. Like what do they actually think Trump is gonna fucking do? Like what do they, how do they think Trump is gonna in any way make their particular life better? Answer is most of them know probably nothing. Like there's nothing Trump's gonna do. Nothing. Like, let's be clear, guys. There's a hell of a lot of people, and you're not supposed to say this, right? You're not supposed to say this because you can't prove it. You can't prove it. You can't prove it. You guys, you're making assumptions. You can't make those assumptions. But I think it's pretty goddamn clear. A lot of the people that are supporting Donald Trump are racist. Yeah. I'm sorry. It needed to be fucking said. You know, I'm getting real sick and tired of, like, walking on eggshells with these fucking white supremacist types that all think they're doing a good enough job at dog whistling when they're not. They're not. They suck at it. Here's the fucking thing. Like, I know, like, dog whistling is a thing that we all view as, like, oh, yes, that's what the right's good at. Is it, though? Is it? Or is it what, like, some, like, really popular, really, you know, well-known, right-wing pundits are able to do, is dog whistle, you know? The fucking right-wing, content creators and whatnot. They're the ones that do the dog whistling. Their audiences, they ain't so fucking good at it. Because if they were, they'd have fucking YouTube channels of their own, grifting and pulling in just as many people to the fucking alt-right. So let's be clear, okay? Average fucking right-wingers do not know how to dog whistle. They just don't. They don't. They don't understand the nuances of it. They don't understand, like, how to say something without going too far. So they get banned off Twitter. And then they cry. And they say, but my free speech, guys, my free speech.
My free speech is not fair. I wanted my free speech, guys. Guys, look, I should be allowed to say anything at any time with zero repercussions. That is what free speech is all about. Is not. There's limits to free speech. We know this. You can't harm violence. You can't threaten violence. That is not a part of free speech, right? You have the right to freedom of speech so far as your speech does not cause or incite harm or violence on other people, okay? So you don't get to just have full fucking free speech. Now, look, a lot of people, right? A lot of people going around. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. They're Nazi posting. Okay, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Okay, make no mistake. When people say things like, you think that riots that destroyed our city, that all broke out because a fucking a piece of shit scumbag OD'd, you think that's a problem? Nah, dude. What's a real problem is or no, sorry, that's not a problem. You think that's a good thing? Nah. What's actually based, guys? What's actually based is the fact that a bunch of whiny racists got mad because their fucking racist figurehead that they could use to make all of their shitty racist fucking opinions fucking seem less fucking out there and crazy because the president says it too. All of those people getting mad because they don't get their fucking racist lightning rod anymore in office and storming the Capitol, putting national security and democracy at risk, putting the lives of public officials and fucking the lives of cops and shit at risk. No, that's actually really fucking based, guys. That's really fucking based, okay? Make no mistake, those people are fucking Nazis. They're Nazis. I don't buy this fucking enlightened centrist take where people try to take both sides and look and go, they both look pretty bad. I'm not saying the centrists are Nazis, by the way, but the people that are rigorously defending this fucking act of terrorism, fucking domestic terrorism on fucking American soil, yeah, that's those people are fucking Nazis. I'm done fucking placating these people. I'm done giving these people their fucking plausible deniability when they don't deserve it. I'm done sitting here and pretending like you're not a Nazi because you didn't say gas the Jews and put black people back in shackles, so you're not a Nazi. You just share a lot of their fucking opinions and talking points, and are seem to be on the side of like, oh my God, we need Trump now and forever, Trump. I'm sorry. Trump stands for fucking white supremacy and hate. That's it. And if you follow him, you probably do too. It makes me fucking like goddamn pissed. Like I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of engaging with these types online. Like they're just so dishonest. They'll do some fucking Jew posting or whatever. And then when you call them out for being a Nazi, they go, whoa. That's actually racist. You're calling me racist. You're bringing race into it. I didn't bring race into it. I was arguing with someone the other day who was, well, okay. I posted something. I'll just go to the start of it because holy fuck. Like, I love how I comment on one thing and like people just lose their ever-loving fucking shit. Like, holy fuck. So yeah, TJ posted a video. No, well, he posted a tweet where someone was calling him a hypocrite because he said the riots in the summer were good, but these ones are not. Okay? And people are like, oh my god, a hypocrite. And people got really mad at my response here. All I said was, there's a difference between protests where a few riots broke out that resulted in property damage and a literal terrorist attack on our Capitol building in an attempt to undermine our democracy and harm public officials. Big difference. And by the way, yes, they did want to harm public officials. They had handcuffs. They had weapons. They were ready to fucking take hostages or maybe even kill people. Some of them were probably just going in there to kill Pelosi or whatever. Okay? So yeah, a lot of people got mad about that because I'm downplaying the fucking riots, the huge riots that destroyed cities. Oh my god, all of our cities destroyed, guys, and I'm just downplaying it as a few protests that broke out. No, I'm accurately characterizing it. If I had more space to fucking in that tweet, what I would have said is peaceful protests that broke out into riots in some areas due to right-wing agitators who had a vested interest in making BLM look like a terrorist organization. And by the way, they didn't even succeed. Okay, even Trump tried to call Antifa a terrorist organization, and the FBI was like, yeah, no, that's ridiculous. Okay, even the fucking FBI, dude. The FBI is not necessarily on the side of lefties, okay? But, like, even they're like, what? No, they're not fucking terrorists. Are you kidding me? Trump's own fucking FBI advisor. Yeah, okay. Holy fuck. Yeah, dude, it's chaotic good versus chaotic evil. Yeah, I could have gotten into the fact that, you know, people on the right, no, sorry, people on the left that protested and rioted were, you know, a lot of them really fucking fed up with, black people just being fucking wantonly killed by cops and having no accountability. Like, you know, there's kind of a difference between riots that break out due to injustice and riots that break out because a bunch of fucking whiners are sad that angry they didn't get the fucking election results they wanted, and their fucking brainless fucking leader has been out there the whole time fucking lying about the election process and concern trolling about fraud that can't be proven. But it doesn't matter because most of his base is fucking mentally ill anyway, and the minute they fucking hear something, they believe it without evidence. We're talking about fucking religious-minded people that just default to the nearest fucking authority figure who tells them something that confirms their own bias. And Trump's not Trump's not responsible for this. Trump knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what type of base he was dealing with. He knew exactly. In fact, something tells me Trump was kind of wishing they were. Look, I hope if you showed me if you told me, like, I have evidence that Trump was actually hoping that the riots would break out even worse and that someone in the Capitol will get killed or kidnapped or whatever, that an actual coup would have taken place, I would believe you. I'd be like, yeah, no, that makes perfect fucking sense. Okay? Trump was clearly hoping that this went fucking a whole lot differently because he'd still be in office, right? This is not okay. These right-wing extremists project so much. They really do. They really do. Everything they do, this is the thing you have to, like, realize. Everything these people do is a projection. They are not capable of any kind of, like, inward introspection. Okay? But But their human brains, their subconsciousness are screaming for it. They're screaming to just fucking attack their own inconsistencies. But since they're not smart enough to know what that is, it just comes out in the form of projections on the left. Oh, you fucking lefties and your you lefties and your victim complex. You lefties just always want to be the victim no matter what. And it's just like, yeah, dude, it's these people's subconscious. They know what's up. That little voice in their head, that their conscience is like a little tiny, like a malnourished fucking Jiminy Cricket locked in a fucking cage in the darkest corner of the recesses of their minds. But every once in a while he goes like your victim complex is kind of cringe, and all the fucking right winger hears in their brain is, your victim complex is cringe, yo. And they don't hear it as a criticism of themselves, but as someone else that they're looking at, and they just like pick the first target. You, yeah, dude, you have a victim complex, man. It's quite mind-blowing. Like, I would love to study the fucking psychology of these right-wingers, dude. It's fucking fascinating. The right can't dog whistle, but they sure can Yeah, true. But I do want to get back to that. The fact is, no, the right cannot dog whistle. They think they can. They think they're brilliant at it. They think, like, they go around, like, thinking that they're fucking being super subversive and super, like, you know, edgy and, like, low-key, like, no one really knows what I'm saying here, but, like, yeah, I'm totally, like, winning people over, and, like, everyone sees how smart I am. But these people, like, much like the left in the past when the whole anti-SJW thing was going on, like, a lot of these right-wingers, they don't have the rhetorical skills that they think they do. They don't have the skills to, like, explain their ideas as well as they think they do. They just come off as fucking racist bigots, you know? And again, then they wonder why they get banned. I don't feel bad in the fucking slightest. Get better at dog whistling. And yeah, they also get mad when you call them out for it, when you call them a Nazi or when you call them racist, or when you, because they try to, like, do that plausible deniability thing, like, oh well, like, yeah, because one of these people commented and was like, oh, you're talking about you're gonna defend a riot that broke out because a scumbag OD'd. Talking about George Floyd, bringing up the widely debunked talking point that George Floyd somehow OD'd on fentanyl and that's how he died, not with the fucking cop's knee on his neck, which we all fucking saw. So, yeah, I'm sorry. If you're still pushing that narrative in 2021... You're racist. You're racist. I am not gonna fucking sit here and defend people or pretend that someone who will go to any fucking lengths to justify the killing of black people, that's not racist. I'm sorry. I don't buy the plausible deniability thing. I don't buy the, what? No, he actually was a scumbag, guys. He actually was, but he was a criminal, guy. Well, he held up a pregnant woman at gunpoint, guys. I said this so many times during the George Floyd protests, but I don't care if he was a fucking rapist, murderer, pedophile, terrorist. Or I should say suspected of those things. I don't care. I don't care what the cop thinks he did, which, by the way, the cop had no way of knowing what he was supposedly accused of in the past. I don't care what he's done. I don't care what he's been accused of. The job of the police is not to be judge, jury, and executioner. The job of the police is to deliver potential criminals to the judicial system. That's your job. And if you end up killing someone, I don't care what they did. I don't care if you caught Jeffrey Epstein and he died on the way to the precinct. I don't care. Last time I checked, murdering a criminal is still illegal, bitch. And again, this from the party of supposed law and order, guys. We want law and order. What? If you break the law, you go to jail. Not if you're a cop, though. These people who think cops should have less accountability somehow. Holy fuck. I have that. What? I have that. I have a take that goes against both basic reasoning and common sense. I'm just so edgy. Watch me spam the M word over and over in chats. Yeah, pretty much. That's these people. Or to just go around, George Floyd is a scumbag and Rittenhouse did nothing wrong. No, I'm sorry. If you're not a white supremacist yourself, then you're at least okay with it. Especially if you're defending racist murderers like Rittenhouse, okay? And like the cops that killed George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and Jacob Blake, who is now the cops who killed Jacob Blake are all fucking free of any charges. Which, again, this kind of sucks. Attention was taken away from that, right? Kind of sucks that these fucking these MAGA Trumpites took our fucking national attention away from the fact that once again, murderous cops get off free. But there's voter fraud, guys, and our president didn't win, and it's no fair. We want Trump for life. Our racist figurehead, we need him so bad. Make no mistake, these fucking Trump supporters, the only thing they care about is the fucking culture war. They are fucking culture warriors through and through, and they can sit here and accuse us of being the culture warriors. We're not. They are. They are the ones that are sitting there making all their political decisions, all their decisions in general, based on what they think is a raging culture war that they are at the center of. They're the only ones perpetuating this shit. The rest of the country would be content to just fucking grill or just fucking move on with our lives and just, you know, advocate for social change where we fucking can. No one wants a fucking war where everyone's at each other's fucking throats. No one wants a fucking culture where, you know, every fucking group of people that you insert yourself into now you have to keep an eye out for or are you a trans person? Oh, you gotta watch out because there might be a transphobe. Or are you a pro BLM? Gotta watch out. Someone might bite your head off for that. And look, we bite people's heads off for being fucking Nazis and Trump supporters too, quite deservedly, I might add. But we didn't want this. I mean, like, the left is the side that wants everyone to fucking get along and accept each other and love each other, and y'all are the ones that can't. Because it goes against what I was raised to believe, though. I mean, but trans people and women are supposed to have traditional roles, and men are men and women are women, and I don't understand. There's a big, scary new world. Oh my God! And I was told when I was a kid that racism was over, guys. I thought, but slavery ended, guy. I don't understand, my little pea brain. I don't get it. The only culture war is one that these people are pushing, and we gotta look out. We gotta be careful now, because holy fuck, these people. Like, again, like, and I love how a lot of these people claim, like, oh, what, just live and let live, you know, just don't fucking bother me. I just want freedom, man. I just want everyone to be able to do what they want. Unless it's something I don't like. I mean, I guess enough of them have been lied to and concern trolled to about like the threat of socialism. There's another route that a lot of them take. A lot of them think that they have to be on the Trump bandwagon because these lefties want to bring about socialism and we're gonna turn into Soviet Russia. A lot of fucking poison is allowed to fester on the right, I will say. Law and order is just a dog whistle for authoritarianism. Oh yeah, no, of course. That's true. Because they don't want law and order. If they wanted law and order, they would be the first ones. Literally, if they were consistent on this issue, right-wingers would be the first one to say, dirty cop, throw him the fucking jail. Throw the fucking book at him. How dare you? How fucking dare you? How dare you make a mockery of our legal system, of our justice system? How dare you fucking abuse your power as an officer of the law? How dare you? But right-wingers don't care about law and order. They do just want authoritarianism. And a lot of these, if they could be authoritarian asshole cops, they would. A lot of these people actually try to join the cops and end up failing. Like, I know plenty of right-wing people who, I wanted to be a cop, but I didn't have good enough grades, or I couldn't pass a physical, or whatever. I swear to God. Cops and anyone in a position of power should have more accountability than civilians. Yes, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Trump's been a problem since he existed. I grew up watching the moron being all over TV. Even as a young kid, I thought he was shady. Yeah, as a kid, my parents would watch The Apprentice, and I guess I watched it a little bit with them. I don't know. I didn't hate Trump, but I was never a fan. I never really got it. I was like, who is this dude? Why does anyone care? Like, oh, look at me. I'm like the greatest businessman ever. And I have a show where I teach people to do business, and it's very good. If I knew as a kid, like, how many failed businesses Trump had, I would have been laughing my ass off at the very premise of that show right from the beginning. Because holy fucking shit. Yeah, Trump's never been all that good in anything. Like, what even is Trump, dude? What's ever been the appeal of Trump? I really want to know. Like, what's the appeal of Trump? He's an asshole. It's just oh, look at him. He's an asshole and he's a dumb fuck just like me, but he also has just enough dumb luck to be successful. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot the one racist tie binding them together. Yeah, it's the fucking culture war, dude. That's what's tying them together. That's the one thing that they all fucking can agree on. They're just like, yeah, fuck these SJWs and their fucking progressive values. Why do you think they have that attitude? I can tell you why I had that attitude. Came from a place of deep self-loathing. When I was more of a centrist and I was more anti-woke and anti-PC culture. Came from a place of self-loathing and extreme ignorance. And yeah, I had some biases towards black people as well. Even though I grew up with a lot of black friends, and I had a lot of I probably have had more black friends in my life than white friends, but like at least like in IRL friends. But like the fact is that doesn't mean I didn't have some fucking, implicit racial biases that I didn't want to let go of, or just like see, for me it came more from like I won't deny, like, I mean, I've never been like all that racist, although I will agree I've had some like weird takes that like are informed by ignorance, and I don't know, 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 But basically, yeah, like what my problem was with the culture war, and see, and here's the thing. I'll be honest, guys. I'll be really fucking honest with you guys. You guys want to hear the truth? Do you guys want to hear the truth of why I jumped on the culture war bandwagon for so long? Might not shock some of you. Might really shock others of you. But here it is, guys. I wanted to be able to say the N-word. Not in a racist way, okay? Again, I've never thought it was okay to use the N-word to describe black people. Like, never. I've always been against that. But I was also of the mind that, hey, every word should be allowed to be said. Yeah, I was on that George Carlin school of thought, which I don't completely disagree with, but I do think context is important. And using a word just to use it kind of like makes it harder to parse out context, because then it's like, well, why does this person say that word so much, right? But anyway, I was of the mind, and yeah, I was like an edgy little wannabe comedian. I thought I was funny. I thought I was like gonna be some fucking I thought I was gonna be like Carlin 2.0 or something. And I didn't like that I could potentially get canceled if I used the N-word in a joke or in a rap song or something. Okay? That's it. That's it. And while I don't think that that's like a full-on racist reason for holding this ideology, I do think it's a little very racially ignorant. And honestly, a really weird hill to die on. Like, imagine, like, God, because look, I still am of the mind that words shouldn't be banned. And I do think the less power we give this word, the less it's going to be able to be used to actually hurt black people. And I do think the context matters. I do think we should think about why someone said the word, not just that they uttered those two syllables. However, I don't use the word anymore. And there's a reason I don't use the word. Because even if I'm not using it with racist intent, I realize now that just me saying it, and the more I say it, the harder it is to tell whether I'm being racist or not. Right? Because you can't tell if it's a dog whistle the more someone says it. You can't tell if the person is actually, you know, what their intentions are. It's like, you know, it's a word that's not worth using. It hurts people. It upsets people. They don't want to hear it. A lot of black people have very good reasons for not wanting to hear that word, especially coming out of a white person. So I'm not going to use it. And I thought, like, now, by the way, that's not the only reason. Because, yeah, there were a few things that kept me on the culture war bandwagon. Again, my deep-seated self-loathing and misunderstanding of transgender issues, like that also added to it. Like, I definitely like had a thing against trans people because I didn't want to admit that I was one. But there were a number of layers to it. You know, as an edgy teen, like, it appealed to me, like, yeah, dude, you can make whatever edgy racist jokes you want. You can do this and it's funny, you know? And like, but really all it is, guys, I'm going to be fucking serious with you. And this is a lesson that I had to learn that was a really fucking hard lesson to learn, but an important one. That shit wasn't funny. It wasn't. In fact, it was lazy. It was a lazy form of comedy. Because basically, here's the thing, guys. I am not against offensive jokes. Offensive jokes are great, okay? There's a lot of jokes that are really funny and happen to be offensive as well to whatever group of people. I mean, look, pretty much every joke is going to offend someone, okay? I mean, unless it's... No, even the joke about the chicken crossing the road could potentially offend someone. Maybe it offends vegans, right? Maybe it offends chicken lovers. Maybe it... Yeah, who knows? What... yeah, so every joke can be offensive. But making jokes offensive just to be offensive. Here's the thing. Here's how you construct a joke. You think about, okay, how do I take this situation, this story, this whatever, and make it funny? Okay? How do I how do I construct something that'll make people laugh, right? And if it ends up being offensive, it's offensive. Here's how edgy alt-right teenagers craft their jokes. All right, what's the most offensive thing I can possibly think of? Let's see. Dead babies getting raped on top of a church with pentagrams and naked women shaking their fucking boobies and getting their asses slapped by a like whatever. Like just compile all the offensive ideas that you possibly can into one fucking thing and just hey guys, did you hear the one about I don't know. Hey guys, did you hear about the one about the rape victim who got her ass torn fucking 6 inches? Yeah, dude. Heard she was asking for it, right? Yeah, dude, isn't that funny? Like, whatever. I could probably come up with something funnier if I tried harder, but you guys get the point, right? It's just like, oh, offensive thing, you know? And to someone with a fucking underdeveloped sense of humor, to someone like with a really immature, childish sense of humor, they'll think that's funny. So I had to realize, like, okay, honestly, I gotta grow the fuck up where my humor is concerned, right? Because what I'm doing is not subversive. It's not smart. It's just, how offensive can I possibly be? You know? That's not comedy. And quite frankly, people who think that way, people who think that that's comedy, have ruined comedy. They've ruined it. You're people like Rave Dubin and his fans, yo. They've ruined comedy because they go around and be like, what? I'm just a comedian, yo. Yeah, attack helicopters. I identify as an attack helicopter, guys. Edgy jokes take effort. It's something 4chan refuses to learn. Yeah, true. It's true. It takes a lot of effort. It's not something that you just do. A lot of people think you just be edgy, just be offensive, and like that's funny. A lot of these people also have like no social skills like whatsoever, which is part of the reason why they think this shit is funny, because they don't actually like interact with real fucking people in the real world. And you know, I was really cringy. I used to like, you know, go to school or go like whenever I was around other people, and I just like start like, you know, saying whatever offensive shit I could, making fun of people, you know, because I thought, hey, I at least like, especially like growing up like a teen guy, like that's something that like you learn very quickly when hanging out with other guys. Like that's what's funny, is like ripping on other dudes and be like, yeah, you're a fucking faggot. Yeah, well, you're fucking gay, yo. Yeah, well, you fucking you fuck uggos or whatever. Like, like that's viewed as like funny, I guess. So I just emulate that and be like, hey, you fucking ugly faggot, fucking piece of shit, dick bag. You know, fuck you, piece of shit. You know, whatever. Like. Yeah, fuck you, fat ass. Hey, who you calling fat, you fucking Jew? Hey, don't call me a Jew, fat boy. Don't call me fat, you fucking Jew. Yeah, that kind of shit. Fucking South Park levels of like. Oh my god. Rave Dubin is so dumb and has no great idea. Yeah, he has no ideas whatsoever. He's just not smart. But like honestly, that's what he is. He's a failed comedian who really wanted to fucking become a comedian with minimal effort, which is what I wanted. Okay, I can empathize with this. I can understand the mind process. I just don't agree with it, right? Being like, yeah, I want to be funny, I want to be edgy, I want to be a comedian. Oh, I love edgy comedians. They're my favorite. You know, the edgier, the darker the humor, the better. So they think they're being funny when they just make dead baby and attack helicopter and racist jokes and whatever. And like, oh, look how funny I am, guys. And it's just, nobody laughs, and then they just tell themselves, oh, well, it's just this PC crowd, guys. Everyone's just too PC. That's why no one wants to listen to my comedy. So they go to their little fucking echo chamber with all the other fucking 12-year-old boys who find this shit funny. Like, he said a racism. Oh my god, that's funny. He said trans people aren't valid. He said women belong in the kitchen. That's so funny. And, like, to these kids, by the way, the only reason it's funny is because, like, you're not supposed to say it. Like, it really is, like, the lowest form of, like, comedy. To be like, here's a thing you're not supposed to say. Here's a thing people don't like. I'm going to say it. And a lot of people, see, look, I love George Carlin. I do. George Carlin is still one of my heroes to this day. But a lot of people do not understand his comedy in the fucking slightest. And it's been really detrimental. A lot of people listen to George Carlin and hear him talk about, like, you know, oh, you know, they told me I wasn't supposed to say these words. I didn't understand. Why shouldn't I say these words? Why shouldn't I say shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits, you know? Why shouldn't I say those words? Doesn't make any sense, you know? And then these people, like, think they're being, like, just as smart as Carlin when they go, yeah, yo, why can't I say the N word or the S word or the C word or the F word or this word or that word? Like, why can't I say all those words? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. And then, like, especially Carlin's bit on, like, the N-word, they take that out of context constantly, and they go, yeah, like, see, even George Carlin said it's okay to say the N-word, so it's okay to say the N-word. And it's like, well, no, George Carlin said that context matters. He doesn't want, and I still agree with him, I don't want people just automatically being lynched for just saying the word, but does that mean we should say the word? No. That means we should look, also, I'll say this. If we were, like, in 10 years ago, I might be a little softer on this, but racial tensions are getting really fucking high again in this country. White supremacists are becoming more and more brazen and are more and more willing to just use this kind of language openly, and they're dog whistling, like, constantly. So it gets so much harder to be able to tell what someone's intent is behind using that word. So let's just not use it. I get it. Y'all want to take your moral stand for freedom of speech, but, like, okay, be for that in principle. You can say in principle, yeah, I don't think we should just condemn someone for saying that word, and I won't. But then realize, like, yeah, let's not do that. And there's just so much, and yeah, to get off the word, because that's not the only, like, thing there is here. It's not just people who say N-words. There's a whole bunch of honestly, all it really is just, hey, let's make fun of minorities. That's what this type of comedy is. It's like, yeah, let's just punch down. Let's make fun of minorities. Let's make fun of gays, trans, women, black, Mexicans, whatever. Like, let's just. And look, can anything be joked about? Yeah, sure. But you gotta look at the intent behind these jokes. A lot of this shit isn't jokes. It's not. They're not trying to make you laugh. That's just a fucking, like a lot of these people, they pretend like, oh yeah, I'm just a comedian. But what are they doing? They're pushing fucking alt-right values. They're pushing Nazism. That's not just innocent jokes anymore. Or talking about women like they're toys. It's really creepy. I definitely jokingly argue or insult my friends, but not like I did as a teen. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, y'all see, I still watch DFF. They make fun of each other. I make fun of them. I make fun of TJ from time to time, you know? I had the joke where instead of abandon hope, you should abandon soap like TJ did, because TJ's dirty and doesn't shower. I delivered that joke way better. I don't care. The point is, okay, like, yeah, you can make fun of someone, but it's all in good fun, okay? I can make fun of one of my black friends and, you know, potentially, like, I don't know, make a joke about how he's always late somewhere, right? I'm like, damn, dude, you're just fucking, like, you're just always fucking late. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude? You need to get a new fucking watch. Like, what the fuck? You know? Fucking internet porn that interesting to you? You can't even fucking take your hand off of your dick for 5 minutes to come fucking meet me at the damn coffee shop on time? Holy fuck, dude. Right? Now, am I making a joke about black people always being late? Or am I making a joke about a particular black person being late? Right? Now, if I say, oh my God, well, it's no wonder you're late, you know? I mean... Right, any level, I could just slightly gesture like, hey, I'm just saying, maybe, God damn it, why can't I come up with jokes on the spot anymore? Like, yeah, fucking words. Yeah, makes sense given your heritage, you know. Yeah, whatever. That's about the level of fucking that's the level of intellect of most of these fucking right-wingers jokes anyway. I mean, let's be honest. Okay? Like, yeah, oh, no wonder you're always late, dude. Yeah, that would be racist, right? But me just being like making fun of him, ripping on him for being late all the time, that's not racist. That's me making fun of a buddy. Like, there's nuance here, and here's the fucking problem, guys. The right does not like nuance. They just don't. They don't. So we got to be better than them in that way. We gotta like parse the nuances between things. We got to be able to like look at two jokes, right? One joke makes fun of a particular black person, right? One joke makes fun of all black people. Which one is worse? You guys are like, oh, well, they're all good. Oh, you said one of those jokes is good, so they're both good. No, there's difference. There's context and intent, and that's the thing. That's the thing I think a lot of people don't realize. Just being like, yeah, it's the context that matters. It is. And by the way, context matters even in the fucking case of a joke. You don't get to just use the defense of, it was a joke. Because I could say, like, I'd be like, holy shit, dude. I mean, look at how dirty these streets are. I mean, maybe that's why we need to go back to, like, slave days or whatever, you know? So, these darkies can get, like, a better work ethic again, you know? Yeah, they used to be, what? Hey, I'm just saying, the inner cities are dirty. You know, and then it's like, whoa, what is that? That's like pretty fucking racist there, right? You like invoked slavery and everything, and well, but it's just a joke. I mean, you gotta look at the context, man. It's just a joke. No, the context doesn't end at just joke or not a joke. The context involves actually listening to what's being said. And try to interpret the message of what's being said. It's not just about like, oh, was it a joke? Okay, so it's not serious, so we'll not take it. No, like, you can frame horrible ideas in the context of a joke. Okay, you can frame horrible fucking shit as jokes. That doesn't mean you just don't fucking, like, take it seriously. Because, well, it was a joke. Yeah, dude, I just think if a woman's wearing a short skirt, yeah, should be able to just rape her. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Well, it's just a joke, guys. I'm not actually for rape. I swear to God. Right-wingers ruined humor, guys. They really did. Yeah, that's why it's hard for me to make up jokes now, guys. I blame the right, okay? I blame the right. Because I can't even come up with, like, good right-wing jokes. Well, I guess that slavery one was pretty accurate to something you might hear. Holy shit. Holy shit. Try making jokes about something close to them, like... Oof, guess the Trump train's been derailed already, huh? Yeah. Fucking Trump train, yeah. Yeah, they don't like... That's the funny thing, though. They don't like when you make jokes about them. You can't make jokes about right-wingers, you know? Yeah, you find some, like, some really inept half-assed job that was done. You're like, huh, wow, who did this? A right-winger? Yeah, dude. Every time, a fucking a board member at a company, you know, makes an attempt to overthrow the CEO of that company and make some kind of power grab, and they fail. Must have been a right winger, yo. What? Can't even do a coup? Can't even orchestrate a coup? Oh my god, you must have voted for Trump, dude. Yeah, they don't like that. And 4chan has the goddamn nerve to call us NPCs. Oh yeah, no, true. No, they are the NPCs, okay? They are absolutely NPCs. They can't, like, why do you think, like, they just use auto responses? They don't even, like, Jamie, the coup was just a joke. Jesus, the left killed yeah, what? The coup was just it was a joke, guys. What? Look, all we do... Unironically, there are people doing this online, by the way. What? Dude, all they did was, like, break some windows and loiter in a place where they weren't supposed to. Literally. I heard it literally diminished to a little bit of property damage and loitering. Like, what's the big deal, guys? What? College kids do this all the time. Like, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. An insurrection attempt. Oh, it's just a joke. What? No, we what? Oh, we didn't actually have handcuffs because we wanted to kidnap Pelosi or anything. No. What? See, what we were actually gonna do was use them to handcuff ourselves to the building because we wanted to, like, make a stand. Yeah, just a prank, bro. Holy shit. And 4chan has oh, I already read that. It's not even so much what they did, it's why they did it, what they were trying to... Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And this is why, again, a lot of people want to... Oh, you're conflating these two things, or you're like diminishing the George Floyd riots, and you're... No, because... Say what you will about the George Floyd riots and the outcomes that came from them. I look at the intent there. I look at people that are fed up with racial injustice. Excuse me. I look at people who are fed up with racial injustice. People who are fed up with the injustice of cops getting away with killing black people for no reason. I look at people who are hurting and just want a just fucking society to live in, where we don't have to be afraid of the people who are supposed to take care of us and protect us from the actual criminals. Here, what were these people trying to do? They were trying to get their racist figurehead kept in office so that he can continue to be a fucking lightning rod for their racist rhetoric for another 4 fucking years. Everything about... This is why I said everything about these Trump supporters comes down to culture war. That's why they're doing what they're doing. And trust me, a lot of the culture war really does just come down to racism. It does. I'm sorry. Guys, racism is not over in this country. It's not. And anyone who wants to pretend that it is fucking lying to you. So I guess to come full circle, guys, this is why I refuse to play this game of plausible deniability with outright fascists, white supremacists, and Nazis on Twitter. I don't care. You're using fucking Nazi rhetoric. I'm gonna call you a Nazi. You're talking like a white supremacist. I'm gonna call you a white supremacist. You wanna get mad? Get mad, bitch. You wanna have that plausible deniability? Get better at dog whistling. 'Cause you suck at it. You suck. if I'm able to look at your rhetoric and call you out as a racist, there's something wrong there. Don't get me wrong, I don't like the dog whistling, but holy fucking shit. If you want to have the right to get mad when someone calls you a racist or a Nazi or whatever, then you just stop acting like one. Stop openly talking like one. Again, learn to fucking dog whistle better. You people think you're fucking like brilliant, subversive online trolls or whatever. You think you're gaming the system. You think you're owning everybody, but you're really fucking not. You come off as petulant, inept fucking children who can't even fucking, again, you can't even racist dog whistle without fucking making your fucking motives like incredibly fucking transparent. Yeah, I'm white and I'm angry, so I can't imagine how angry black people and other minorities are. Talk about justified anger. Oh, fuck yeah. Again, yeah, I get angry. Y'all see me. I get fucking mad. Okay? I get mad in general because I don't like anyone fucking hurting. I don't like anyone being treated unjustly. But you know what? I've had a lot, as I said earlier, I've had a lot of black friends in my life. I probably had more black IRL friends than white ones, okay? I've dated a lot of black women. I've had a lot of black. I went to some black churches growing up. I love black people. I love black people. Fuck yeah, guys. I fucking love black people. So the fact that I gotta watch my friends, my brothers and sisters live in fucking fear, and make no mistake, we are all the human race. We are all brothers and sisters on this fucking planet. Which is another reason I don't care what race you are. I don't care who you, like, I'm not for injustice. But the fact that, like, yeah, I'm mad. I can't imagine a black mother who has, like, 3 or 4 black teenage sons who has to worry every time they go out, every time they go to work, every time they go to school, every time they're walking down the street. Are they going to get harassed by a cop? Is it going to be the end of their fucking life? I can't fucking imagine. So yeah, no, it is absolutely justified. This shit's not justified. Why do people like Trump? They want to they want to be racist openly. That's really all it is. They want to be fucking asshole, bigot, pieces of shit openly. And it's the only reason it's okay now is because the president does it. That's it. That's it. It's not some big secret. It's not some big like it's not some like thing that you have to like spend forever trying to figure out. It's pretty goddamn cut and dry, okay? So the fact that they were willing to put the national security of this country at risk over that, fuck them. They're terrorists. And anyone defending them is pro-terrorist. That's it. That's it. There's no, like, that's pretty much it. There's no, like, secret thing behind this. There's no, now look, okay. If you look at it from a broader angle, like, obviously, there's a lot of people that support Trump for a lot of different reasons. There's literal mentally ill, schizophrenic people that bought into this QAnon shit that need, like, serious help. Like, serious fucking help. There's also, like... There's also just a lot of people who have been fear-mongered, too, about socialism or about the left is coming for you and your rights and whatever, but make no mistake. A large number of these people, they just want to be openly racist. And here's the other thing, okay? In the sake of being charitable, I'm not saying that these people realize that what they want is racism, okay? A lot of these people don't, you know? Again, I didn't realize. I wanted to defend, you know, open use of the N-word from everybody because I thought that was like how you fight for free speech. I'm not for that again because I realized that that has racist outcomes. So, and here's the thing, okay? I want to be clear. When I'm condemning people's ideologies, I'm condemning the ideologies. I'm not necessarily condemning the people themselves. Now, I am I think a lot of these people are scummy, but that doesn't mean I believe that they're like lost causes forever and they'll never improve. I want people to improve. I want people to realize where they're going wrong. I want people to get better. I want all of that. So don't make the mistake that I'm like denouncing these people as forever tainted or something, because again, no, like I was more right leaning when I was really young, and then when I was older I was more centrist leaning, and I've only been like super left leaning for about like a couple years now. So, and I've like come like over the last year alone, I've like moved a lot further to the left. Like a year ago, I was probably... Now, okay, I was a little more resistant to SJW shit. I was more resistant to like BLM and trans rights. I wasn't against any of those things. I was just a little bit resistant. My position on trans people a year ago was, in fact, this is actually quite telling. I don't think I've actually talked about this since I came out. But my position on trans people about a year ago was, okay, look, I'm a gender abolitionist. I want all gender stereotypes to go away. Okay? But here's the thing. Like, and here's the thing. I'm comfortable enough in my masculinity or whatever to, which I wasn't. I actually said that. I would actually go like, I'm comfortable enough to not care what I am. I don't need to be called anything, or I don't need to be trans. And I think I even said at one point, I said multiple times actually, if I were a little more insecure in my gender identity, I might be trans. Okay? I actually said that. I said if I were a little less comfortable in my gender identity, I might be trans. But what I was trying to do was like convince trans people that they actually don't need to identify as trans, that they need to just not care, that they just need to be gender abolitionists and say, no, we need to erase all notions of gender norms, gender stereotypes. That's what we need to be doing. And look, I'm still a gender abolitionist. I'm a total gender abolitionist, but now I recognize that in order to abolish gender norms and stereotypes and gender roles, that's going to take a long fucking time. And in the society we still live in, there's still men and women. Like, gender is still very much a thing in our society. And in order to just like, I identify as a woman, as a trans woman for the sake of convenience. This is how I choose to present. This is how I like presenting. This is how I feel more comfortable. And I like looking, talking, acting, and sounding femme. So I'm a woman. That's kind of how gender works. Like, if you feel more comfortable identifying as a woman, you're a woman. You feel more comfortable identifying as a man, you're a man. But I was of the position that you don't even need to identify as these things. You just need to be yourself. Just be yourself and not... Yeah, that's basically what I would say. And honestly, I recognize that now it's a little condescending to say that to someone. Just be yourself and don't even worry about these labels. So I could do what I'm doing right now and be like, yeah, no, I'm still a man, but like, this is how I am, this is how I'm comfortable, right? But then that's ignoring the fact that gender is a social construct and you can identify however you want, so why wouldn't I just identify as a woman then? Because I feel more like a woman, right? At least based on the definition of woman in our current society. But yes, ultimately I would like a society that's just lets people be what they want, you know, instead of assigning genders at birth. We're just, oh, you're a person. I mean, yeah, you have male genitalia, you have female genitalia, or whatever, and there's differences there, but like for the most part, like you do what you want. You grow up getting to choose what kind of person you want to be, you know, what you're comfortable with, what your interests are, what your likes and dislikes are, and you know, no one else will ever push you towards that. That's the society I want. Lol, I used to say I'm secure enough to not care if I'm feminine. Yeah. See, and because I don't know if some of you know, but I used to actually dress up. I used to like cross dress before I came out, like not all the time, but occasionally. And I would just be like, oh yeah, I'm going trap today. And yeah, I do recognize now that trap is a slur. But at the time I didn't realize that. And I was just like, yeah, I'm trapping out today. It's trap day. I'm going to do a trap stream. I did a few trap streams back in the day. But yeah, no, a lot of people move over on a lot of issues is my point. Okay. A lot of people, we got to give people the room to grow. We got to try and win people over. And it's very hard because, look, I'll admit I'm not perfect. I get really fucking frustrated with people on the right, and I get to the point where I don't even want to try and pull them over because I feel like it's pointless. I feel like it's not even worth it. They're not going to move over, a lot of them. A lot of them are just like, the only reason they're on the internet is to just troll. Really. Like, a lot of right-leaning people, they don't really care about having discourse. They don't care about arguing ideas. They just want to piss people off. And to the point where it almost makes you wonder if they actually are right-leaning or not. I mean, if you're aesthetically right-leaning, I think it has the same utility, right? Because, I mean, to be like, yeah, fucking trannies, fuck you trans people, yeah, fuck black people, fuck BLM, fuck this, fuck that. Like, in practice, aren't you just a fucking... Right? Like, you're pretty much just a in practice, you're a bigot at that point. I hate stereotypes. They suck, but I've laughed at some of them because it's like, really? No, like, we all laugh at stereotypes. I mean, look, stereotypes exist for a reason. We just have to realize there are descriptive stereotypes and prescriptive ones, and that's the problem. A lot of people view stereotypes as prescriptive, like, oh, you said, like, oh, you belong to this group, so therefore you have to do this. I don't think there's anything wrong in pointing out that, oh, most people in this group tend to do this thing. I mean, again, it's what I do with right-wingers constantly, okay? I don't have a problem generalizing there because I most of the time, I mean, I always try to, like, if I'm going to make a generalized statement, I try to make it at least as close to true as possible, right? This is a total aside, but I really hate when I hear, if we implement socialism, America will become poor. And I'm like, bitch, are you blind? Yeah, we're already poor. Dude, that's a whole other fucking, like, thing. The fact is, we're probably, like, unfortunately, due to the Red Scare, which is being brought back now because, again, like, the right and those in power on the right have a vested interest in not allowing socialism to become a thing. So their various talking heads and whatnot that spout their propaganda for them go around telling people that socialism, guys, it's coming. It's coming. These lefties, they're literally calling them still socialists now, guys. You ought to be worried. You ought to be fucking worried, guys. I'm just saying, Soviet Russia, Venezuela. Most of these people don't even know a fucking goddamn thing about those countries, let alone actual socialist countries, but it's an easy thing for people to, like, get worked up about, especially when they've seen, like, history shit about, like, the Soviet Union. And like, oh my god, scary. That's why we just have to stop using the term socialism, honestly. I like Vosh's tact. We're gonna call it super capitalism. Fuck yeah. Super capitalism. All the capitalism, yo. All of it. All of it. All the goddamn capitalism. I'm gonna make it better. We're gonna make capitalism great again. Yesterday I stereotyped someone being a Trump supporter, and guess what? They got into their car with 3 Trump bumper stickers on it. Yeah, no, dude, I'm sorry. There's some people that is just really easy to tell what their political affiliations are. I'm sorry. Look, there's hey, look, there's some dudes that you probably look at and be like, oh shit, he's definitely a Republican, and then you talk to him, and it's like, oh no, he's a Democrat. Oh, okay. But yeah, also depending on where you live, it gets easier to stereotype those people. Like for example, like in the deep South, I feel like you could tell the difference a little better. Like, okay, yeah, no, this person's definitely a fucking Republican. 3 mega chuds disliked the stream. I don't care, yo. Hate is gonna hate, yo. Hate is gonna hate. By the way, if y'all enjoy the stream, make sure to like and share and subscribe. Join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. All of that good shit, yo. You can also become a patron or donate to the stream, yo. All the shit y'all can do. All of that shit. Do it all. I have a neighbor that is a conservative Democrat. Okay. We're just gonna all pretend that that's a thing. Actually, no joke. There's legit a party in Canada that was for one time called the Progressive Conservative Party. Yeah. Yeah. My parents actually voted for that party for a while when I was a kid. It was unironic. It was called the PC Party. It was the PC Party, guys. The PC. Yep. Progressive Conservatives. And I don't know why my parents were for that. But they were. And yeah, then they just changed their name to the Conservative Party. But or they merged with the that was some shit. I don't know. This is fucking dumb. I just wrote the greatest joke ever. Clear throat. Minorities are done. Thank you. I'm here all week. Yeah, pretty much. Minorities are fucking dumb, yo. Okay, guys. So here is my jokes. All right. Here is my edgy stand-up comedy routine. So you guys know minorities, right? Minorities suck, don't they? Yeah, dude, fuck minorities. In fact, fuck black people, fuck trans people, fuck gay people, fuck them all. Fuck Mexicans, yeah, dude. Yeah, hey, am I funny yet? Am I getting laughs? Why is no one laughing? You know what? Oh, you're all just a bunch of SJWs, aren't you? Yeah, dude, cancel culture. I bet I'm gonna be canceled after this joke. Yeah, well, you know what? Fuck you, cancel culture bitches. I hope you all get fucking date raped, yo. I'm here all night. Yeah. All jokes aside, you can never really tell where someone will fall politically until you know them well. Look, that's the thing, because, look, I will say this. There's a lot of people that, like, fall to one party or the other but don't really know why. And when you talk to them about their actual policies and their beliefs and ideas, you usually get a lot different answers from them than just their default party. Because for a lot of people are not politically informed, okay? Those of us that hang out on lefty YouTube and watch like really based, really educated political commentators, That's not even close to the majority of this country, not even a little bit. So yeah, that's the problem. Most people don't even know why they support the party they support. It's just a lot of people just have like one issue, like one thing, like for example, there's a lot of Christians who are like, well, conservatives are against abortion, so that's it. Abortion, yep. Nope. Lefties kill babies. Can't vote for them. And then if you actually talk to them and like, okay, well, don't you think that we need to like expand healthcare, and don't you think that we need to like give people free education so that they can actually, you know, get jobs and support themselves? You say you want people to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, but they can't when they can't even get afford a decent education to do so, you know? And hey, legalize weed. You like weed, right? Right, Mr. Right-winger dude? Yeah, hey, we're smoking a bowl together right now, dude. Yeah, of course you want weed legalized, right? And you can talk to these people and be like, so honestly, I suggest if you guys want to pull people over, okay, and this is for like pulling people over in your personal life, sit down, talk to them, ask them what their individual opinions are on various issues, and see if you can't like reach a common ground, and see if you can't maybe convince these people that, okay, well, here's why supporting this political position is actually better based on what we both just agreed that you want, right? I'm thinking about what TJ asked of how do we get conservatives back to reality. This is how exactly did life begin? And the Da Vinci codes are the hardest questions. No, they are. Like it's not an easy question. Pulling people, because there's a lot of reasons why people are on the right, and the further you are on the right, the more cynical you are, and the more resistant you are to change. So being able to actually pull these people is hard. It requires work. But if we reach out to people on an individual level and discuss ideas, you know, maybe we can get somewhere. I don't know. Now, as for how to answer it, the way I see it, we have a bit of a catch-22 here. If something is implemented and it works, well, they'll probably be for it. The issue is they don't want to implement it. Well, luckily, right-wingers are actually a minority in this country. So we can actually push policies that are good, that will help everybody, including the right-wingers. And then we can implement these things, and then we can convince these people like, hey, see, maybe we were right all along. See that this isn't so bad. Medicare for all ain't so bad, right? Shaming people for their political views never switches them over. Not never. I won't say never. I do think it's important to shame ideas. Just not particular. See, yeah, shaming a particular person for their ideas, yeah, no, that doesn't pull them over. But see, here's the thing. There's a thing called the power of suggestion. I don't know if this is exactly what it's called, but like, basically, the more you hear something, the more you hear an idea spoken with confidence, okay, and authoritativeness, the more likely you are to believe it. For example, there's positions. I'm trying to think of a good example. There's positions that I've held that I've dropped these positions because I heard good enough arguments against them over and over, right? So let's just use a real simple example of like believing in God, okay? I used to believe in God. And when I first heard someone say, there is no God, I thought, oh, the blasphemy, oh my God, right? Horrible, how could you say that? But then I heard it again. And I still didn't like it, but I heard it again and again. And the more I heard it, the more ridiculous it seemed. And a lot of the times I heard people like, yeah, they were shaming. They were like, oh my God, how could Christians believe this? Or how could religious people be for this and against this, you know? And I heard a lot of people, you know, framing their criticisms in the context of like, yeah, I'm shaming these people. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you for believing this? And the more I heard it, I was like, oh God, why do I hold this position? Like, I don't hold a defensible position, right? I do think that the more someone, maybe it doesn't need to be always framed through the level, I am shaming you, but that can be a part of what pulls someone over, because they've maybe someone finally does get ashamed and be like, oh my God, like, people really don't seem to like people who hold this position. You know, a lot of people think that those of us who think this way are racist or whatever, and I don't feel like I am, but I don't know. I'm running into a lot of people who think that this position is racist. For example, look, I really do think, and I do think this is going to happen. I think that in the next 4 years, it will be a shameful, in public discourse for most Americans, it will be seen as a shameful thing to have voted for Trump. Okay. And I think that the more we talk about like, oh my God, I can't believe what Trump did and what his supporters did, and oh my God, what a bunch of deplorable scumfucks, the more like regular average people are going to hear that and go, damn, people really don't like me for holding these positions, do they? Because, okay, more anecdotal evidence, but I kind of had that experience on some issues. Like, there were a lot of things. In fact, there was a point about less than a year ago where I was actually considering closing down my channel and just hanging it all up for one reason alone. My politics were starting to change, shift more to the left. But the more I got involved with certain kinds of left-wingers, the more people would try to, like, shame me for things that I had said before. And I already dealt with lefties who were, like, really against me because of shit that I said. So the more, and I ran into a lot of people who were the sort of people who will dig up your past and be like, you said this once, and how dare you, like. So I was really wary of, like, trying to brand myself as a lefty on this site, because I thought, okay, well, people are going to say I'm a hypocrite. People are going to, like, want my head on a pike for jokes I've made in the past. And is there really even a point? And but aside from that, a lot of the reason I shifted a lot of those opinions was because I felt ashamed of them. I felt ashamed of those positions. Because I realized other people were shaming those positions. Other people viewed those positions as very detrimental and very, you know, wrong or whatever. And I finally, like, was like, oh, okay. So these positions are shameful. And I actually thought for a while, like, you know what, maybe I should just hide myself altogether because I held these shameful opinions ever. And then I realized that's silly too. You don't just want to disappear because you've said something bad before, and you don't want to just, like, it's another thing of, like, we don't want to push away people from the left who have been on the right before. That just doesn't make sense. We want to reach across the aisle and pull people over, and you know, rehabilitation is important, and it's a value I believe in strongly. I try to listen patiently to people I don't agree with, but I've reached the point of ignoring them now. It's a waste of my emotional time. Look, I'll listen to positions I disagree with, mostly so I can form good arguments against them, but in terms of interacting with some people, like, look, if I think someone can be pulled over, I'll try, but there's a lot of people that it's just so clear they are so far down that rabbit hole. All you really can do is shame them. All you really can do is just dunk on their position, right? Dunk on them as hard as you can. Troll the ever-living fuck out of them, and then move on with your day. But if you don't want to engage in that either, you don't have to. But for a lot of these people, you have to realize that's the language that a lot of people speak, is like trolling, epic ownage, debate bro type shit. Where it's like, oh, dude, you got fucking dunked on, dude. You were fucking BTFO'd in that debate. Yeah, that's what people look for. So there is value to people on the left dunking on right-wingers. There's absolute value to that. We just have to realize that it's not going to pull a lot of people over, and it's definitely not going to pull people over in the minute that we do it, okay? But I do think that overall, the more people hear good ideas, the more they're going to, the harder it's going to be for them to actually, good ideas argued well, mind you, the harder it's going to be for them to actually, like, oppose them. But, okay. An issue with presenting ideas to right-wingers in person specifically is that they're fucking crazy. Chelsea and Taylor know that full hand. So present your ideas, but also have a taser just in case. Yeah. Hang on. Does that mean you find value in debating? Because, isn't that basically what they are? I find value in debating. I find value in a lot of things. I don't think debating... Look, okay, I don't think debating has the value that some people ascribe to it, but debates can be useful because, again, yeah, right-wingers do speak that language, and when they get owned that epically, it might not change their position, but it might change the positions of some of the people listening to them. And the more people hear good arguments against their positions, the more likely they are to finally buy into those arguments. But if they hear... See, here's the problem. We had a lot of people on the left for a long time that didn't know how to argue, didn't know how to debate, and they would just come in with some limp-wristed... Like for example, someone trying to debate transgender issues would probably just go into a debate, be like, so wait, you think that gender is real? Gender isn't real. Gender is made up. It doesn't exist. It's bullshit. And there's actually infinite genders, and you can actually identify as whatever you want, right? Those people think that they're being smart because they probably heard that shit explained to them in a very smart way, but they didn't have the rhetorical skills and the knowledge to actually like frame that in a way that people would hear it. So the right wingers just hear some fucking little SJW being a science denier and being against something that they all think is real, and it ends up just making the lefty look dumb. You think that hasn't pulled people over to the right, by the way? That's absolutely pulled people over to the right. That there are people who thought, yeah, trans issues, yeah, no, I'm down with trans, and then they hear like, oh, trans people are trying to steal your rights and this and that, and they're trying to erase gender and this and that, and then they become fucking rabid transphobes because they think that's where the culture war is. The issue in debates is that a lie can take seconds to come up with, whereas reasonable and well thought out answers can take minutes, if not hours, to explain. Yeah, no, that's true. But that's why, like, it's not exactly for, like, debating isn't as useful for, like, getting complex ideas across as it is for, like, shorthand debunking, or just dunking on bad ideas and presenting better ones in as concise a way as you possibly can. So it was a long time where I was transphobic. Long story short, I got dunked on Twitter by actual Jake and his followers. I didn't change in the moment, but I did change. See, yeah, that's the thing. And a lot of times you'll get dunked on at one point and you won't think of it until like way later when you have like better arguments presented to you, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, now see, Anyone who thinks that there's just going to be one thing that gets through to a person, that's not the way people's minds work. People need, like if you hear an idea everywhere and you hear it explained well everywhere, you're going to be more likely to buy into it. If you hear something explained badly, you're going to be more likely to be resistant to it. If we push good ideas and good values, they're more likely to spread, which is why, by the way, I'm not all against this Twitter ban of all these Nazis and shit. The fact is, I like that they can't go out in the public space recruiting and pushing their ideas in people's faces, but they can still speak somewhere. They can go off to their little corners of the internet and re all they want about trans people and blacks and whatever else they're mad about. But like, we don't need that shit out in the open. Because these people lie and use dishonest tactics to push their ideas. But, and here's something not a lot of other people are thinking about, because I know TJ is a little bit worried about, oh, well, they're just going to go to Parler. Well, I guess Parler is down now. They're going to go to these other sites. They're going to make their own sites. They're going to become an echo chamber that gets empowered. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to run off to their little echo chambers, and for a little bit, they'll be empowered. But then they won't be able to recruit new people. They won't be able to go out on Twitter and YouTube and post a racist dog whistle-y videos to like pull people over to their ideology. And then more of the people that only half-heartedly believe this, that originally go join them because, free speech, fuck this shit, they're going to be in the real world. They're going to be in the real world. They're still going to, probably a lot of them from time to time, go back to regular Twitter or regular YouTube because that's where everyone else is. And they're going to see actual, like, decent ideas presented to them. And they're going to be like, oh, like, this actually makes... I'm not saying all of them will, but, you know, I definitely think if we don't have this, like, toxic shit in the public space, that more people will be pulled away from that shit. Because now we'll be able to actually have a dialogue about it without people, like, using their fucking dishonest tactics to try and pull... I mean, people will still be dishonest on Twitter and shit, but, like, they won't be able to, like, post certain things that are, like, factually wrong. Anyway, so there was something I kind of wanted to talk about before I forget. Let's see. So, let me pull it up here. I mean, weren't they already an echo chamber on Twitter? Take a look at any conservative thread. It's just endless bad faith arguments that does not welcome any sort of nuance. Oh, yeah, no. Absolutely. Anyone who thinks that the echo chambers that they go form on Gab or Parler is going to be anything new, no. They've been... In fact, see, here's the problem. Because they're a bunch of rabid, like, loud, angry, fucking, like, reactionaries that will just scream and strong arm anyone into agreeing with them. What they do on Twitter a lot, and by the way, they did this to me when I was arguing with people in TJ's thread, by the way, okay? A thread that originated on TJ's Twitter where a lot of people liked his original tweet, and then somehow, and a lot of people liked my tweet, my comment, and then somehow the comment to my comment got like 3 times as many likes as mine did. Now, why do you think that happened? Because rather than engaging in a dialogue with me, the people that disagreed with me decided, oh, we're going to go post this thread now in some like right-wing message boards and get a bunch of angry MAGAs to come dogpile and ratio the fuck out of this thread, which they did. But I'm just sitting here being like, okay, what does that prove? Because I bet you I could probably do something pretty goddamn similar. Oops. Yeah. Inhaled wrong. Okay. Yeah, I could probably do something goddamn similar. I could probably go to a lefty message board and say, these fucking MAGAs are fucking, ratioing me. Come ratio them back. See, that's the thing. Most lefties would be like, what are you talking about? That's cringe. That's like really cringe. Yeah, most lefties would be like too fucking cringed out to even attempt doing that. They'd be like, what? You want me to go like pile your fucking tweet just to get back at the fucking right wingers that ratioed you? That's fucking weird. But yeah, right wingers will do that. They'll do that. And they did that a lot before, but now they're doing it even more. I've seen a lot of people over the last couple days that have had this happen to them. Just, I swear to God. And in fact, one person, the person that did this, was even kind of transparent in doing it, because as they posted a tweet, and then I guess they like shared it around, and then they commented again and was like, "Ha! Get ratioed, bitch!" And I was just like, I don't care that you ratio me, dude. I maybe I would care if I could tell that those people who liked what you said are more are actually like people who saw the original thread and disagreed with me. But no, dude, when I can tell that you fuckers are doing that shit, which, trust me, they're just gonna keep doing now. They're gonna do that more and more. And because that's the thing, they don't care about having the best arguments. They just want to be the loudest. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Here, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this fucking thread, guys. This is kind of funny, and you'll see what I mean. Yo, what up, Pixel? See? Okay, look at this. 1,000 likes on TJ's tweet. Okay, mine 36 likes. Okay. Also, one of TJ's comment on his own. See, we got 400 there. I gotta, and then most of this shit, not a lot of likes. There's one that's got some likes there, but yeah, right. But then this makes sense, right? This. Oh yeah, so brilliant. So, oh my God, so fucking brilliant. Politicians aren't people. Oh my God, based. Wow, dude. Yeah, this was the person that did it, Bernie Flanders. Oh my God, what weird fucking people. And then they were, wait, where'd it go? Because then they were originally like, get ratioed, bitch, or whatever. Whatever. I blocked that person, but they blocked other people blocked me too. I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, get ratioed, you cuck. It's like, wait. I can tell what you did, dipshit. I can fucking tell what you did. This is not like. This is not believable, okay? This is not believable. But this is what right-wingers do, because they have no shame, and they don't care about actually being right. They just want to be the loudest. Look at this. If you scroll through this thread now, all you see is, like, all the people that are, like, talking shit, and I'm actually, like, responding. Well, in most places, I'm responding with actual, fucking arguments. And you know what disappoints me? See, look at this. Even lefties, look at this chick. Okay, socialist, Afro-Cuban, environmentalist, artist, intersectional and queer as fuck, resisting whiteness and capitalism, BLM, they them. So this person, god damn it, I hate this mouse. This person, an abolitionist worried about the feds. What a world. Yeah, I'm worried about the feds. I'm not worried about national security. I'm not worried about the fucking precedent that this sets. I'm not worried about the fucking terrorists storming our capital. I'm just so worried about the feds. I'm just sitting there in a cold sweat, just profusely worrying about Nancy Pelosi's well-being. Even lefties don't fucking see the nuance of this. This is the fucking ridiculous thing, dude. This is like what really gets fucking frustrated. And that's why, like, by the way, yeah, I know some people might think that this is uncalled for. I'm proud of it. Fuck you. You live in a Jewish fantasy land created by your television. Okay, Nazi. Okay, Nazi. That's my response when I see someone Jew posting now. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That kind of shit led to the Holocaust. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Get better at dog whistling if you don't want to be called a Nazi. Because you know what? I'd rather call someone out for a Nazi talking point and be wrong and hurt someone's widow Nazi feelings. Or someone's, well, I guess they're not Nazis if they're not, right? I guess hurt their little right-wing feelings, because they're still fucking assholes if they're fucking right-wingers, right? Even if they're not full-fledged Nazis. Oh my god, I missed the mark by a little bit. That's the funny thing. It only is by a little bit. Give me a break. Like, it's not a far step from a lot of these right-wingers to full-fledged Nazi ideology, okay? It's not. It's not. A lot of them are pretty damn fucking close. But, of course, it's a racial slur, guys. It's a racial slur. I'm calling you a slur. Nah, dude. I love how this person... Wait. Lol, you even call me the slur for the Jews' mortal enemy, but I'm sure your political ideology comes from parsing each issue and coming to your own conclusions. It does. Thanks for recognizing that. It's just a coincidence that you share the exact same worldview as Rachel Maddow. See, I love how he conflates worldview and single opinion. Right? My worldview. I don't watch Rachel Maddow, by the fucking way. I love all the assumptions from these people that I watch television in the first place, which I don't. That I watch Rachel Maddow, which I don't. And that, like, I'm just, like, coming up with, no, I'm calling you a Nazi. I'm calling you a Nazi, dude. I'm calling you a Nazi because you're acting like one. Because you're talking like one. And I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done giving these people the benefit of the doubt when they don't deserve it. They don't. I'm sorry. Like I said, maybe this is uncalled for, but I don't think it is. Get better at dog whistling, fucks. Get better at fucking dog whistling. Holy fuck. I definitely should not go on Twitter. No, Twitter is cancer. Especially these last few days. Like, holy fucking shit. Twitter is absolute fucking cancer, guys. No, I got into several arguments just from this one tweet. Like, tell me what's super, like, controversial about this anyway. There's a big difference between protests where a few riots broke out and resulted in property damage and a literal terrorist attack in our Capitol building. There's not nothing. Oh, but because I said, and harm our public officials. I think that's what made people most mad. You're worried about Pelosi. Yeah, I am. Because I don't like the precedent of our elected officials being able to just be a fucking attacked by people who just don't like them. Because do people not get this? Does that one fucking dipshit that I commented on not get this? That one lefty chick? Do you people not get this? If we say it's okay now to physically harm Pelosi and McConnell or Pence, then we're also saying that it's okay in the future to harm AOC and Bernie Sanders when fascists inevitably decide that these people are a threat to their fucking way of life and go after these people. It's not okay. It's not a precedent that we need to set. And also, like I've said before, I think this makes it harder for us now to do direct action. This makes it harder for us to go peaceful protest because there's already people be like, oh, why are you conflating these two? They're the same thing. They're the same thing, guys. They're not the same thing. They're not. And anyone who's pretending they are, I'm sorry, you have nefarious motives. Either that or you're just really fucking dumb. But I care about the effect you're having. And that shit's negative AF. I feel for you, but Nancy being reminded of her mortality and our numbers ain't that bad a thing. No, I'm going to disagree with you, dude. Look, this isn't reminding Pelosi of anything, okay? All this is doing is, by the way, guys, do you really want another Patriot Act? Do you guys want Patriot Act Part 2? Because I promise you, this country's government is far more concerned with the protection of its elected officials than it even gives us a fuck about what we want. This country is going to amend its laws to protect its elected officials if that's what it deems necessary, okay? We don't need that. What we need is to be able to engage in responsible, peaceful, direct action that can result in actual change in this country. So, no, I don't think it's a good thing that, oh, Nancy was reminded of her mortal. She knows she's mortal, okay? No, what I thought was based, or at least more based, was when they vandalized her house or McConnell's house. See, that reminds her of the growing antagonism between her and the people. But an attack on the Capitol building, again, there's plenty of politicians in that building. Wasn't AOC in there too? You guys wanted, they probably were going to go after AOC as well. Bernie Sanders as well. You think it was just Pelosi and Pence? I don't know if AOC and Bernie were in there, but let's say they were. They could have been. They definitely had reason to be in that building at one point or another. I'm sorry. That shit like that should be off limits. It's not okay. It sets a bad precedent. It makes our country weaker overall. If we have a domestic terrorist attack on our soil that results in the death of an elected official, that can only be bad for our national security. I'm sorry. I can't tell if these people are dumb, trolling, trying to be edgy, or all of the above. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But, like, seriously, if you think an attack on the Capitol building is okay or defensible or just not quite a bad thing, you know, I'm sorry, that's just not true. That's not true. It makes our country weaker. And it gives those in power more of a reason to take away rights and privileges from the American people. That's not what I want. I want to be able to show that, like, direct action, protesting, all of that shit, it can be done effectively and peacefully without us being the ones to instigate violence. We're up to 3 whole dislikes. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Bury me in your hate, guys. Your hate nourishes me. I love it. I love it. We do need to protect public officials being killed because it will lead to Patriot Act 2.0. Yeah, it could lead to a new version of the Patriot Act, or it like I said before, it sets a bad precedent where anytime a group of people don't like a fucking politician, they can just go attack them. And I'm sorry, we're not going to be all sitting here laughing when it's AOC or Bernie, okay? Maybe then lefties will realize it went too fucking far. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I don't know why I have to explain this to some people, right? I don't know why we got to explain this to some people. Yeah, attacks on our national security are bad. Like, what? Like, are you kidding me? Attacks on our public offices are a bad thing. Like, Yeah. Attempted attacks on our politicians. Never mind the fact that this is an attempted coup. An attempted fucking insurrection. It's not okay all the way down. But to act like any fucking part of this is okay, you're delusional. This is just what a police state needs to increase their power. This is just further encouragement for white supremacists to do this shit again. Yeah, both of those things are true. Yes. And the more white supremacists do this, by the way, the more impetus the state has to increase its power. Yes. So we need to all be roundly condemning these people, and we need to be advocating for accountability for all of these people who engaged in this. That's it. No excuses. It's not okay. And again, if lefty protests start breaking out into this shit, I'm going to condemn it just as much. In fact, I'm going to condemn it harder, because I'm going to say, you people are ruining the left. You people are ruining any hope at leftist advocacy, because now you're making us look worse than the white supremacists. Or at least, like, just as bad, which we don't need that. We need to maintain the moral high ground, because we do have it. We do. We are in a morally preferable place than they are, okay? And we got to remember that. We can't sink to that fucking level. We have to show them we can fucking fight back against the tyranny of the government without actually, committing unwarranted acts of violence. Yep, it's a lose-lose. Hell yeah, guys. You know what? Maybe, no, I'll talk about this tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do a Darké Vision tomorrow for you guys, and I'll pull some stories and try to actually do like a proper show with content. What else have we got here? Ooh, House Democrats unveil article of impeachment against Trump. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Let's get that impeachment going, guys. And by the way, Trump needs to be impeached. He just does. He does. This is not okay. This is another area where this sets a bad precedent. We don't need future presidents thinking that, oh, hey, anytime they lose, they can just like, well, I'm not doing an insurrection. I'm just against this voter fraud that the system's rigged against me. By the way, imagine if Bernie did this, guys. Imagine if Bernie refused to accept the election results and was like, no, I won, I got the most votes, okay, the system is rigged against me, it's all fake, it's not fair, it's bullshit. Look, did the DNC pull some underhanded shit in order to like prevent Bernie from getting the votes he needed? Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're all most of us are on board on that, right? But how would it have looked if Bernie had just died on that hill? I know a lot of lefties wanted him to. I know a lot of lefties were desperate for Bernie to just say, you know what, fuck the DNC, fuck the left, fuck Democrats, fuck Pelosi, you know what, I am gonna go start my own party, it's gonna be based, it's gonna be epic, it's gonna be PogChamp, we're gonna start the best movement, the most grassroots movement you've ever seen. And yes, fuck the Democrats because I won, actually. Or if he even did something worse, it was like, no, I am going to take control of the Democratic Party even though I did not receive enough votes. I mean, look, guys, let's be clear. Because, look, I'll give the... Look, here's what I'm willing to do, guys. And I swear to God, if anyone clips this out of context, I'm gonna rip my hair out, but I swear to God, I will give conservatives the benefit of the doubt on this, okay? Look, even if Trump was, which I don't think he was, even if Trump was unfairly cheated, I still don't think this is justified. I don't think it's justified. It's not. Imagine if Bernie bros like stormed a Capitol building. Like, no! Or look, I know we wanted to we were all talking about protesting at Milwaukee outside of the DNC, but protesting, right? Peacefully. Imagine if we did that and we went there and we like stormed the building and started breaking down doors and windows, and we went in with the intent of capturing Pelosi and Joe Biden and making them pay for fucking over. Yeah. Good luck getting fucking Bernie Sanders ever elected after that, is all I'm going to say. Good luck getting anyone even like Bernie Sanders elected after that. Because now we look like the monsters. Which is why, by the way, hey, I will say it is a good thing, though. I do think Trump has completely fucked his chances of ever being taken seriously in the political sphere again. Which is good. And I think he's also made people will be more wary of people like Trump in the future. I just hope we're able to recognize that next time one of them runs. Everyone would look at each other thinking, now what? Yeah. But no, if we did that, we would look bad. We still wouldn't get what we wanted. And we would have just been wasting any bit of political capital we had to fucking just get mad and yell. That's the thing. These people are doing that. They make themselves look bad. Let's not stoop to that level. Good impression. I know, right? We need Medicare for all. Look, Medicare is a human right. Medicare, healthcare is a human right. Education is a human right. I am going to fight for every American person to have the healthcare, education, and fair wages they deserve. I love Bernie. I love Bernie so much. Bernie is so based. We watched an old video of Bernie on the last Underhaven. The clip's gonna come out soon. But like it was like an old video from like the 80s when Bernie became mayor, and they bring him on. Oh, socialist mayor Bernie. So why are you a socialist, Bernie? And like literally, it was so based, dude. It was so based. Everything Bernie said was so based. I love him. Why can't you take over my Twitter timeline? You know you can unfollow people that you don't want to see. And like you can make Twitter like you can like fine tune your Twitter however you want. You're like, I'm only gonna follow these people that are super based. I only follow based people, yo. Based people. Oh my god. You know what? Okay, here's another argument I wanted to just... Oh my god. Maybe I'll bring... So, Kyle tweeted this. Trump got the internet death penalty. True. And I thought I'd bring up the fact, speaking of which, isn't he a citizen of Florida? Just saying. Pretty sure most regular citizens who committed a tenth of the crimes he has would be facing much harsher punishments. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm trying to say here, right? Right? I'm pointing out the fact that there's a double standard in the justice system, and the fact that Trump is deserving of far worse than he will ever get in his lifetime. But apparently apparently I just wasn't thinking, yo. I didn't look at it from all the angles, because I overlooked the fact, guys. I overlooked the fact that OJ 2000 general election. I love how that somehow has something to do with criminals not facing harsh punishment. Well, whatever. I guess he's just talking about injustice in general, but what a moron thing to add. Casey Anthony, Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Nope. And I'm just like, wait. These people are either rich and powerful, or their cases were publicized and politicized to the point where it became less about the crime. Like in the case of the Casey Anthony thing, that was hugely publicized at the time, and that does tend to go hand in hand with these cases having ridiculous jury decisions, because people end up just politicizing shit and they don't actually look at the situation. But there's like, oh, look, I have some examples of justice not actually happening for people who... I'm like, wait, but yeah, no, you're proving my point. OJ definitely falls into that category. OJ was rich and powerful and could afford literally the best lawyer, okay? And it's like, yeah, there's people that fucking fall through the cracks and shit, but like for the most part, the average person can't afford these fucking lawyers, and can't afford to end up in these like these rich fucking resort prisons or whatever that are barely a punishment when you compare them to the prisons poor people end up in. Like, give me a break. And then, yeah, it was just like, oh, well, how could Casey Anthony afford to avoid accountability? Look, I'm not saying Casey Anthony was rich or something, but again, her case was publicized. And I was just like, yeah, some people slip through the cracks, dude, and juries get it wrong. Quit being so pedantic. My point here is if a dude that works at McDonald's was caught committing these crimes, while living in free, he'd probably face the death penalty. If some random dude at McDonald's had done like half of this shit, they'd be right now probably on death row. Okay? But yeah, then this just devolves into trolling. I don't know why I argue with trolls. Oh, slips through the cracks, sure thing, dude. Like, how is that a response, you fucking dipshit? Like, how the fuck is that a response? Like, not everyone is held accountable, okay? Not everyone is held accountable, but for the most part, rich people are held less accountable than poor people. People with power or whatever to begin with are held less accountable, and that's the problem, and that's not that fucking controversial to even say. There's two different standards of justice in this country. Absolutely. But, oh yeah, this person just devolved into trolling. So yeah, that's when I know not to fucking like. See, am I supposed to like worry about? Oh, but I gotta pull this person over, yo. I can't dunk on this person, yo. I can't dunk on like. You're trolling. Why should I take you seriously? I'm gonna shame people who are trolling. Yes, I'm gonna shit on their bad positions and bad takes. If someone's willing to follow me, I'd never order or misguide them directly into harm's way. Donnie will never see the inside of a cell. But had I incited something like this, I'd be a national pariah. Yeah, that's the point. Anyone acting like there's not two different standards of justice is fucking ridiculous. Look in submissions. I'm actually trying to wrap this up here in a minute, but might be something I'll look at tomorrow. Yeah, I'll look at this tomorrow. Hell yeah. Casey Anthony's grandmother sold her house and used all of her retirement for part of Casey's defense. Okay, see, that makes sense. There had to be something somewhere where like she got like money to like afford like this, which yeah, fuck her, right? Then there's also cases like Rittenhouse or Zimmerman, those fucking racist scum fucks. That they just get a fan of racists, an audience of racists to fucking pay their legal bills for them. What a hero. What a legend and a hero. Oh my god, you killed a black person. Here, have my money. Literally what they do. Literally. That really is, by the way, why those people get their followings, because their fucking followers just sit there and desperately wish that they could shoot some black people too, but they can't. So they got to give money to people who are able to live the dream, you know. I promise you, that's exactly what it is. Yep, money talks. Money talks. It does. But it don't sing and dance. Kyle Kalinske said Diet Coup. Kyle Kalinski's brain is rotting from the Bernie cope, okay? Kyle Kalinske is look. Kyle Kalinske is pretty intelligent and well informed, but he's not right about everything or even most things, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Kyle Kalinske has been downplaying certain things for quite a while and playing the it's almost like he's tepidly flirting with the enlightened centrist kind of angle. He's not going all the way. He's dipping his toe in, right? Diet Coup. Now, don't get me wrong. Kyle is a lefty. Okay, he's a leftist. He's between He's somewhere between sock dem and neolib. Well, he's not a neolib. That is a fact. But the fact is, I don't care about his actual like political views. But what I care about the fact is that he's really fucking cynical. Really fucking like. He does, like, he appeals to, like, the enlightened centrist types. He's not actually a centrist himself, but he tries to, like, I don't know, maybe he's just desperate to not alienate those people, but he engages in a lot of doomerism, a lot of cynicism, and just shit that I'm really tired of Kyle. I just am. Kyle's been losing my interest lately? Yeah, no, he's been losing my interest, slowly more and more ever since Bernie dropped out. And I will every once in a while, especially if like he does a video on something that none of the other political commentators that I watch has talked about yet, I'll watch Kyle's take on it. And I usually don't disagree with him too harshly, but yeah, no, the more I do get more and more disappointed with him a lot. And by the way, so I was listening to a bit more of Kyle and Crystal and Friends, their new show, their second episode, and I don't know, as of yet I can't really find the fucking like they're you know what I feel like they're doing? I feel like they're trying to just be as milquetoast as they can to start off with, or at least Crystal is, because I mean Crystal's the one I really don't trust. I think Kyle is still acting in good faith for the most part, but Crystal I'm a little more wary of. But they both have the same effect on their audience to a large extent, where their audience just becomes more and more disaffected, more and more cynical, less willing to engage in electoralism, and just they just become more loud and angry and reactionary. It's not like it's not a great fucking pipeline, you know. It's not a pipeline to the left. It's almost like it's almost like it's part of the pipeline out of the left. It's almost like it's that first, like, I know a lot of people said Sargon was the first step down the alt-right rabbit hole, but no, I think you can go down it a bunch of different ways. I think you can start watching Kyle thinking, yeah, I'm being pretty base. This is epic. And then you start watching Crystal Ball and Rising and like, oh yeah, I kind of agree with this too. Then you notice yourself agreeing with the right-wing dude Sauger's opinions every once in a while. Then you start watching Jimmy Dore. And then from Jimmy Dore, you go to, I don't know. There's got to be someone in between Jimmy Dore and Tim Pool, but eventually it leads you to Tim Pool, right? And then Tim Pool leads you to Sargon, and then Sargon leads you to, like, Dave Rubin or Ben Shapiro, and then that leads you to, like, Count Dankula. Yeah, okay, Count Dankula. Count Dankula. I don't know that Count Dankula is necessarily on this, but he's somewhere. He's probably part somewhere in there. The fact is, there's a lot of the alt-right pipeline is very complicated, very big. There's a lot of ins and outs. Because look, and by the way, look, I'm gonna say this right now, okay? Credit where credit is due. Don't anyone get me wrong. Kyle, if Kyle is any part of the inroad to the alt-right pipeline, he is at least twice as much a way out of the alt-right pipeline, okay? I will say that, okay? There are plenty of people who start off as, like, reactionary right-wingers, and then, you know, they listen to, they go the other way around, you know? They used to listen to Sargon, now they listen to, you know, they listen to the Young Turks, then they listen to, like, Jimmy Dore, then they listen to, you know, The Rising, then they listen to Kyle, then they listen to The Amazing Atheist, then they listen to Vosh, you know, and then that happens, okay? But there's no fucking denying that there are definitely some people that are led into that way of thinking by, especially by Jimmy, okay? Especially Jimmy. Wait, what? No, Jimmy Dore will never happen to me. What? What do you mean? Never again? Trust me, I'm not a fan of Jimmy Dore. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Jimmy is a really disingenuous person and really dumb. Like, dude, I'll be fucking honest. I used to, like, look at Jimmy and think, like, okay, he's whatever. He's right on some things, and, you know, I don't agree with him on everything, but it's kind of whatever. Now I just look at him and I'm just like, oh my god, this dude is fucking dumb. This dude is just fucking insane. I don't even know. I don't even know. Jimmy's not a leftist, by the way. He's not. I don't believe that for a minute. There's not a lot of people I feel comfortable using the word grifter to describe, like, definitively, but Jimmy Dore, I'm pretty sure, is a grifter. And that's not to say what direction he's grifting from. He might be, like, ostensibly on the left, but, like, he just engages in more, like, reactionary rhetoric because he knows that that's what sells to his audience. I don't know. But, yeah, the reactionary pipeline, that's what I'm going to call it. Because the Jimmy Dore thing, Jimmy Dore really does, like, get people, like, being more reactionary. I hate Jimmy. No, I hate him too, trust me. No worries there. Honestly, I think Jimmy's just lost his marbles. He's always been like this. I don't know. I just don't. I don't think he's smart. I don't think he's good for the left. I don't think his takes are all that good. I think he's really. I think his show is garbage. Honestly, it's fucking garbage. I tune into it every once in a while because I see it's live and I'm like, oh, let's see what bullshit Jimmy's talking today. And it's always some bullshit. It's always something I'm like, oh my god, I could debunk this in 10 seconds. But then the annoying part, guys, I really get annoyed by this because Jimmy, I guess his shows are like behind a paywall if you want to go back and watch them. So you can't rewind his live streams. He has it set up so you can't rewind. And I hear him say shit that I'm like, oh, I want to go after this on stream, but I can't. I have to use his videos if I want to do that, unfortunately. But I feel like he doesn't put his most insane rhetoric in his videos. A lot of his, like, over-the-top shit that, like, really, like, goes too far. I mean, he does go too far in his videos, but, like, most of that shit's in his streams. Jimmy Dore doesn't know what he is. That's probably the truest thing that's been said about Jimmy Dore so far. Holy fuck. Trump and Pence met for the first time since the raid. Damn, yo. Wonder how that tension was there, yo. Wonder if they kissed and made up, or if they, like, sat on opposite ends of the room, like, glaring at each other. The fuck? Huh? What is this? Why is Butthead trending? Because this dude looks like Butthead. Oh my god. Apparently, Butthead is trending because who is this dude? Rep Matt Gates, whatever. This dude, official Twitter congressman Matt Gaetz, proud conservative who is honored to serve the 1st District of Florida. Oh, of course. So it's like, give it up for Matt Gaetz, the only man alive who somehow looks like both Beavis and Butthead. Oh, that's true. That is true. It does kind of look like both Beavis and Butthead. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. That's fucking cool. Titties, boobies. Beavis, this guy like looks like us or something. Oh yeah. That's kind of cool. Like, is he like making fun of us or something? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, he's making fun of us. We should beat him in the face. We should get a frying pan and smack this guy. Yeah, fucking fire. I mean, we should get a fucking a blowtorch and fire him. Yeah, fire from a cannon. Yeah. Yeah, Beavis, that sounds good. Beavis, I like that. Huh. We should totally do that, Beavis. Yeah, dude, let's fuck this guy. Let's fuck this guy's shit.
Oh my god.
No, nobody makes fun of us and gets away with it.
Oh my god. Well, that was fun. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap shit up, yo. Well, okay, I'll go for 4 more minutes, and then I'll end. So final memes, guys. You do that way too well. I know, right? I got a talent, yo. I'm good at them voices. Final memes, chat. Final memes. I love you all, but I gotta go help make dinner. Best impressions? Hell yeah. Motherfucker. Welcome to the public space. Thank you for watching. This has been a great show. God damn it, I just got here. Aw, well, I'm sorry. I mean, you can always feel free to go back, but a couple more minutes. So hashtag Jamie Butthead. Damn. Fucking Beavis. Why the fuck is my name Butthead? I don't get it. It's like, it's not even fair or something. Like, I don't want to be Butthead.
Shut up, Butthead. You're a fucking Butthead. You're fucking garbage, Butthead. You go fuck yourself. You should go suck Trump's dick or something, okay? I mean, whatever. You look like that Republican guy, right? That's what you want to do. Go suck Trump's dick, fucking Republican.
I'm not a Republican. I like voted Democrat or whatever. I love it. Harming manatees to own the... Wait, what? Someone carved Trump on a manatee? Damn, yo, that's not okay. Who's abusing manatees? Manatees are beautiful creatures, guys. We love manatees here.
Darn. Just ate some pie.
Hell yeah.
I am a manatee, nobody loves me. He's just a manatee with a poor family.
I love the troll episode of DFM. Oh yeah, no, that was great. That was a great episode. Great shit, yeah. They like Trump because he's
he's like funny and stuff. And he was like mean to Bill's wife or something. I mean, yeah, fuck Bill Clinton. Yeah, he fucking sucks. Bill Clinton is a fucking faggot or whatever. I mean, he sucks. yeah, fuck Bill Clinton. Fuck Hillary too. Yeah, fuck her right in her cunt. fuck Hillary.
I've actually never seen Beavis and Butthead. If you guys want to know the truth, I've never watched Beavis and Butthead, not once. I've never seen a full episode. I've seen like little bits. I've seen like clips here and there, but I've never watched Beavis and Butthead. But I can do both voices. It's just perfect that they'd still be mad about Clinton. Yeah, dude.
Fucking Bill Clinton. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking garbage.
The shorts are really good. The episodes don't really appeal to me. Yeah, I'd probably just watch the shorts. Can you do what? Boomhauer? I don't know who that is, so probably not. Probably not. Anyway, it is now 11 p.m. I've been streaming for like 2.5 hours, so it's been a good show. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all did, make sure to hit the like button, share this shit, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, all of that shit. Also, become a patron. Only $2 a month, and it gets you access to all our past private shows and this month's private show. It's gonna be coming soon. Gonna be dope. So go check that out. Become a patron. There's a lot of dope shit on there. And hell yeah, guys. We'll see y'all later. We'll see y'all tomorrow for a proper Darké Vision. So yeah, tune in for that. Peace out, guys. I love y'all. Stay I don't know. Stay not toasty. Stay frosty. There we go. That's the opposite of toasty. Peace out, y'all.